So did you know that you can actually turn your Notion skills into a steady stream of income even if you're a beginner? So if you're somebody who's good at making templates, especially ones that help with productivity, then this is a side hustle you absolutely want to do. Notion templates are actually in a huge demand, and people are willing to pay for the ones that are creative and have time-saving solutions. So whether it's a planner, budget tracker, or even a content calendar, there's an actual market for your ideas. And in this video, I'm going to break down step by step how you can go about making a Notion template, marketing a template, and getting your first sale. So let's go ahead and get into it. So why exactly are Notion templates such a profitable side hustle? So first of all, Notion is one of the fastest growing productivity tools out there, and millions of people use it for work, school, and personal projects. And most of them are looking for ways to save time. That's where templates come in. Okay, so here's the thing. Not everybody has the time and creativity to create some of these templates from scratch. And a lot of people are more than happy to pay for these ready-made templates that fit their needs. Like I know I use a number of different Notion templates to conduct my day-to-day business. And so things like budget trackers, project planners, social media calendars, and content calendars are super popular right now. And the best thing about it is if you're creating a Notion template, it doesn't cost you anything to make it but time. And once you create it, then it's essentially out there for forever and can be a great source of passive income. There are people who are making like $30,000 a month just doing Notion templates. Now, of course, that's on the extreme end, but there's also plenty of just normal, regular people who also bring in $1,000 a month. Okay, so step one is just learn basic Notion skills. And don't worry if you're brand new to Notion, it really isn't all that hard to learn the basics, and you by no means need to be an expert to create and sell templates, but you absolutely should take some time to just learn the basics. So for example, you want to practice creating databases, customizing layouts, and using features like linked views and relations. Now, the easiest way to actually get started is just recreating Notion templates that already exist. There are so many templates that are out there. You can easily just copy them. And the good thing about that is it'll start to give you an idea of how they're structured, how they're laid out, and how different things connect. And then that way, you can start kind of sparking some ideas of your own. And Notion has a number of free resources and tools to also help you get some ideas and learn the process as well. Now, step two is choosing the niche for your template. So this is where you're going to get more specific on what kind of template you're going to make. What I've learned over time is it's less about features and more about function. So you don't want a template that touches on like every single thing. You want one that is solving a very specific problem. So the best way to do that is to figure out what are your strengths? What are your interests? Are you great at creating budget trackers? Are you great at planning vacations? Like what is it that you're good at? And then make a template around that skill because you're going to be able to provide more value if it's something that you already know and you're passionate about. The key here is really to solve a specific problem. So instead of just making a generic template, you want to keep it specific. So say something like, content calendar for busy entrepreneurs or weekly meal planner for big families. The more specific, the better. Now, once you've picked your niche, it's time to actually design your template. Now, when it comes to designing your template, you want to keep it clean and user-friendly. So focus on functionality first, but don't forget to make it visually appealing. So, use headers, use icon, use emoji, show a little bit of personality in there. And one of the most important things, after you design your template, test it out yourself, send it to family, have them test it, get some feedback, see how it actually flows and functions. So that way you can make any tweaks as you see fit from an actual user perspective. And once you've created your template and you're satisfied with how it looks, now it's time to list it so you can actually make sales. Now, there's a number of places you can list it, but most people will do it on like Gumroad, Etsy, or even Notion's built-in marketplace. Now, I found that Gumroad is great for digital products, and Etsy is perfect if you want to find a huge marketplace. When you're uploading your template, something that's important is to make sure you have a very clear and compelling description about what the template is about and what problem it's solving. It's important to remember, I think it's like 98% of all templates on Notion are free. So in order to convince somebody to pay for your template, you're going to have to make it compelling. And from what I've seen, the majority of Notion templates that do sell are listed for about $5 to $30, depending on complexity. And finally, you need to market your template. Social media is going to be your best friend here. So you can share tips and previews of your template on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest. You can even create a quick tutorial on how to use your template and link it directly to your store. Something that I've learned from watching a number of videos for people who sell Notion templates is oftentimes collaborating with other creators and creating some sort of affiliate program where they can market your template for you and get a portion of the sales. Tends to be one of the better ways to drive sales to your Notion template. But I think what's important to know anytime you're selling anything is consistency is key. The more you share it, the more you tell people about it, the more likely it is that you are going to drive sales. And there you have it, a step-by-step guide for creating and selling Notion templates as a complete beginner. And like I said in the beginning, the best thing about Notion templates is once it's created, then you can generate income from that template for months or even years. So it truly is passive income once it's created. Now I have what I think is going to be a pretty epic side hustle Notion template that's going to come out in like a couple of months. So stay tuned for that because I think it's going to be pretty incredible. But let me know in the comments section what you think of this side hustle. Are you somebody that uses Notion on the regular? Do you also make templates that you give away for free or sale? I know that I personally make a number of templates for myself, but I'm looking forward to making both some free and paid ones later this year for you all to take advantage of. But as always, let me know what you think in the comments section. Thank you as always for watching. I'm going to catch you in the next one.